me put you on game. Talking about the beauty and the struggle and the pain. Speaking on adversities and gain along the way. Showing real love and uplifting names. On game, let me put you on game. Talking about the beauty and the struggle and the pain. Speaking on adversities and gain along the way. Showing real love and uplifting names. On game, let me put you on game.
How you doing? How you doing, man? We're back with another episode of Put You On Game. First things first, man, hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to everything Put You On Game. Merch coming soon. Website is coming soon. Have a official launch date July 2nd. Website will be live July 2nd. So stay tuned. Merch is gonna be on sale. I might have a promo deal, but we'll wait to see. But July 2nd, website will be fully live. Y'all go stay tuned for that. Now, I have another special guest with me. Today's guest is a creative whose journey moves across acting, modeling, dance, styling, and design. Someone who has built their career on versatility, discipline, and consistency in a very competitive industry. You may have seen her work across television, film, with appearances on projects like Star, Dynasty, Queens, She-Hulk, Tell Me Lies, Will Trent, and Celebrity Prank Wars. Damn. But what you don't always see is everything that happens behind those credits. The auditions, the waiting periods, the discipline, and the personal growth it takes to stay in that space long time. Beyond acting, she's been modeling and dancing her entire life, graduated from Georgia State University with a degree in journalism, and has continued to evolve as a content creator on TikTok while building her own creative identity across multiple lanes. She's also been featured on Secret Lover with a gospel rap artist, Nashibi. Okay, I can take care. Showing just how wide a creative range really goes. I got that girl, Brianna. Hey.
Hi.
Okay, how you say your name? Nashibi?
Nashby
Grandjean.
Nashby Grandjean. He's Haitian.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's Haitian.
Okay, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm feeling good. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth, man.
It's our day. It's our month. It's really our day every day.
Yeah, how you feel about that Juneteenth? Like, do you think that we should be celebrating today? How you feel about Juneteenth?
Yeah, I feel like Juneteenth is a holiday that's well deserved.
Yeah.
That we should really just embody our roots and where we come from and like our ancestors. And like, I even saw something where someone posted like, to honor your ancestors in the South, like they were like dyeing the tips of their fingers indigo. And that's supposed to like be in celebration of like our ancestors that were like slaves. And I just love it. I just love like embracing everything Black, you know. I'm rooting for everybody Black.
Me too. Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Black excellence.
Yes, man. So let's get into it. So what are some of your goals you're hoping to accomplish in 2026?
Some of my goals that I really want to accomplish in 2026 is getting back into like the entertainment industry, getting back into like dancing, because I really want to start creating like dance music videos, like films. So it's like not only are we going to be like dancing in the video, but like I wanted to tell a story. I kind of wanted to be like cinematic. Like I want to bring back that like 106 in Park feel where like, remember we used to be glued to the TV, like looking at music videos because like they told a story and like they had us engaged. Like I want to do that. So that's really one of my biggest goals of 2026. I'm still like working out the kinks and trying to figure out like how to like creatively direct the project, but like that's like one of the biggest goals that I want to accomplish this year.
Okay then, let's get into it, man. Before the acting credits, the TV appearances, and social media presence, who were you growing up, and what do you think your life would look like?
Growing up, I was just a burst of energy, like a fireball. Like I was a kid that like always made friends with other people. I was always dancing, singing. I was always...
What you singing?
Beyonce.
Okay, like,
that's my girl. That's literally like Queen Bee. Like she...
Beehive.
Yes, I'm Beehive all day, every day. Like she spark something in me when I was little, just watching her that like ignited me in a way. And I always felt like, okay, like my life is not gonna be normal. Like I'm meant to like be on TV. I'm meant to like inspire people. I'm meant to like have a voice in this world. So like just watching her really just kind of, she was the blueprint. She like lit that path for me. She was like my Whitney Houston.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know you can finish. You can finish. Keep going on.
Oh.
Was you finished with the question?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I was finished.
I know you finished the question. Okay. You spent your life dancing, modeling, creating, and performing. What was about the arts that made you feel like this was your path?
The way it just lit my spirit on fire. Like I've always been a dancer. Like when I think I was like 3 years old, I was at my uncle's wedding and like I was on the dance floor and not just like doing any kind of like dance. I was like getting it. Like I was like, making the faces, like all of that. So it was just like listening to music, loving music. Like my parents are also from New York. So like they just bring that like vibe. And I think just growing up in that household with them is like, they always had good music playing. I always watched them like dance together. And so that just kind of like, I just inherited that from them. And so like, I just always wanted to be on somebody's stage, like dancing, putting a look together, an outfit. Like I was just like a diva. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so when did you first realize that having talent wasn't enough and that you have to really fight for opportunities in this industry?
Ooh, that's a good one. Probably when I got into this, I was signed to this agency called Model Productions.
Okay.
I got signed to them when I was like 8 or 9 years old.
Right.
And when I got signed to them, there was like fees involved and costs, even though I had like an agent and stuff. But I was like doing auditions for like stuff like Tyler Perry. Right. But like just kind of seeing like so many other people like were going for the same thing. Like they were going hard, they were training hard. Like they had acting coaches, they had like vocal coaches, they had people teaching them how to like model, and they like were consistent with it. So I, at 8 or 9, I didn't have the tools or the support to really like be that consistent. Because I also have, a lot of people don't know this, but I have a little brother who has Down syndrome. Okay. So just growing up with him and having to kind of like help the family and help take care of him, like it just made me realize, okay, like I'm gonna have to probably go 10 times harder than the normal person because I'm being pulled in so many other directions.
How did it make you feel though?
It makes me feel
like, even though like you had to go, and like you said, you had to go 10 times harder, like than the other kids. Like, but how did that make you feel that you had to do that?
It made me feel challenged. Yeah. Gotcha. It made me feel challenged, but it also made me feel like the underdog. Yeah. Like, like my journey is not supposed to, or is not going to look like everybody else's. Like, so I may get there, but I may just be the tortoise in the race, not the hare, So I like that. Yeah. So it's just like, I feel like everything happens for a reason. And I just feel like my timing is just going to be different than other people's. So. Right, because I asked you that too, because I think I was that kid too. Like I was that kid that didn't have the same opportunities as everybody else, because I grew up single mom or whatnot. So I grew up with that kid that was less fortunate than others. Yeah. So I understand, like you said, feeling like the underdog. That's kind of how I felt too, because nobody that I probably grew up with or went to school with probably could have ever imagined in a million years I would be where I'm at. Yeah, like for real, like everybody they probably expect to succeed. I'm pretty sure I was not on that damn list. You wasn't on the list. I wasn't on the list, so
to get to where I got to is a blessing in itself, but I definitely understand what you mean about having to work harder and feeling like that underdog.
Yeah.
But it feels, it's so rewarding though, ain't it though?
Yeah, it is. It is, because a lot of people will count you out.
Yeah.
They'll count you out. They'll judge you. Like, I was bullied a lot growing up. You know, I dealt with that too. Like having fake friends or people pretending to be my friend, but not really, you know. So it's just like, now I'm sure they see me and like, oh, shit, that's Bree. She's on TV. She's on She-Hulk, you know, like, you know, yeah, you know, like, so it does feel very rewarding. And it's just like, I think it's just a confirmation from God that like I'm meant for more and that it is going to happen and that these same people are going to watch it happen.
For real. For real. Exactly. Yeah. Shit. So I understand. Damn, I was the same kid. Damn, people always tell me like, you know, I was always like a wise kid, right? Yeah. And had the knowledge. People always say you were so wise. I tell people because I've learned a lot of my lessons and my shit when I was in high school or when I was young. Like you said, fake friends, people turning their back on you. Yeah. All that shit, I seen that when I was young. Yeah. So when I got grown, when I got in my early teens, like 19, 20, 21, I was already knowing what the fuck going on. Yeah, you was hip already. I was hip already too. I seen that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So shout out Maze, you know, with the Maze. I seen that. You know what I'm saying? So when you see that, you be like, okay, this is what the world is like. Exactly. You know, so that's kind of how I know. So I feel like what you're saying. We got a lot to be later on. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so looking back, what were some of your early struggles or sacrifice that shaped you, but people want to see from the outside?
Oh, I think going back to like the friend thing, like a lot of people might look at me and be like, oh, you're pretty, things come to you so easily, everybody likes you. And it's like, no, it's actually the complete opposite. Like I had to deal with like betrayals and just like people trying to break my spirit, like people being jealous of me, intimidated by me. And that expanded into like not just friendships, but even like relationships, like into my love life. Like, and it's just like, I think one of the hardest things I had to overcome being 28 now is like learning how to love myself first and like not love somebody more than I love me. Like, you know, so it's just like a lot of people don't know like the things that I've gone through. Me too. And I think they just look at me as like somebody whose life is easy, you know, and because I make it look good and you would never be able to tell unless I told you.
Hell is you saying? For real? For real though. Yo, for real. That's real. Yeah. That's real. Yeah. Damn. I think the same shit. Like, people don't even understand the half of the shit that I go through or been through.
Even with family too. Family
don't even know. Don't even know.
They don't know.
Don't know.
They don't know.
Because you make it look easy.
Exactly.
Look because smooth. Like, I'm good. You
right. You seamlessly transition into the next chapter of your life. But, you know, I couldn't do that by the grace of God, you know, grace of God and just, you know, I had to go to therapy. I've dealt with mental health issues, like, you know, so it definitely wasn't easy. Yeah. But I'm happy to say that I didn't let it defeat me, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Me too. Yeah. And that's crazy though, because like you said, make it look easy. Because I think for me, it's just like I know how to deal with shit. Like when things happen in my life or happen to me, I internalize it. But now, see, at first I wasn't able to identify how I was feeling about certain shit. Right? I was mad about it, but I didn't know like. What about it really made me mad? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I just knew that I was pissed the fuck off about it. Yeah. But now, as I got older and more mature, I started to be able to identify what made me upset. So, in the process of me knowing what made me upset, I started asking myself, like, is it true? Or is it false? Okay. So why would you care? Why would you care what somebody got to say about you if it's a lie?
Yeah, that part.
It's a lie.
That's so real.
I know it's not true. So why the hell would I have to worry about what somebody got to say about me when I know it ain't true? Yeah. If I get angry and upset, some part of it got to be true.
or something in what they said is triggering you.
Triggering you.
Yeah.
And why is that triggering you?
Yeah.
So once you start understanding that, that's where the peace comes in at. Because I know what you said a bunch of gibberish. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Who cares about what you know?
Yeah.
But if it's true and it hurt me, I got to sit there and think about it.
Yeah.
Because the hardest thing to do, man, is to look yourself in the mirror and say it's you.
Oh my God. Yes.
Ain't it?
It's
the hardest thing
hard.
to do is say, I'm a fucked up person. I did some fucked up things. I hate me. Right? That's one of the hardest things to do for real, though.
No, for
real.
But
so that's why I think where my peace comes in at, though, is me understanding. I have a different level of understanding than most people.
Yeah.
And I accept that. You know what I'm saying? And I just try to tell people that, and I try to help other people around me to gain that mindset. What I'm learning is, and I'm still learning, even though I've been knowing this for a while, is everybody don't think like you.
No, they don't. Everybody doesn't think like you, and you can't expect you out of everybody. Yes.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like, I had to learn that the hard way.
Yeah.
Because the way I'm very fair. Like, I'm a very fair person.
Me too.
So it's like, I feel like if I treat you a certain way, then you should treat me the same way.
Right.
But that's not how people work. That's not how the real world operates.
The world works off of advantage.
Exactly.
Yeah. One of the most cliche things our parents probably ever told us was, if you treat people nice, they'll be nice back to you.
And that was a lie.
Wrong shit advice possible. Because the world don't move, they move off of advantage.
They do. Off
of advantage. People don't. You can be the nicest person to somebody ever.
Yeah.
And that person will still turn around and burn your ass in the
they don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck.
So move off of advantage. So once you understand that, you know how to move with that situation, with every situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because even me, I don't move like that. I would never move like that. Exactly. But I understand when somebody trying to get that over on me.
Yeah.
So you can't get me.
Right.
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? I won't get you, but you can't get me.
I'm not going to let you get me. Right.
Exactly. So that's how I kind of go.
Because I'm clocking you.
Yes.
Like, I'm clocking the way you move. I'm clocking how you saying things, your energy. Like, my discernment has definitely grown because of, like, my experiences.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. You should take a shot of that.
Yeah, let's take a shot to that. Like, we need to toast to that.
Yeah, we need to toast to that right there. Toast to that. That was, just a little bit.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, shot to that.
All right. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Okay.
Let's get back to it. So,
all right.
You graduated from Georgia State with a journalism degree.
I did.
Was there ever a moment where you considered taking a more traditional route instead of fully pursuing entertainment?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So I have an older half brother, and he didn't grow up in the same household. So because of that, I think his mom set him up differently in life. So, he went the traditional route. He went to like Ivy League. He was very smart. Now he works at like Google at a big tech job. So, he's doing all the things. So my dad would always compare us and be like, I want you to be like a lawyer, a doctor. He would even compare me to some of my friends. Like one of my childhood best friends, she went to like a science, mathematics high school. Well, I should have put you in that school. And if I had done this, then you would have been here. And so I was always just like, but this is just not what I want to do. Like, I knew I was different when like my dad would try to like pressure me to do stuff like that. And I would like completely like be reversed, like rebuke it,
Mm-hmm.
Like I would just be like, no, like that's not, like my spirit would just tell me like, no, that's not where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
So like at one point I was like, oh, maybe I want to be a lawyer. Cause like my pastor used to be like, oh, you should be a lawyer. You should go into law. Or my family members would be like, oh, you like to debate and like you want things to be like so just. You should just go into law school. But I'm like, yeah, I could do that. But it's like, that's not where my heart is. Like, that's not where my passion lies. Mm-hmm. So I always knew I wanted to be on TV. So the only reason I chose journalism is because I was like, maybe this is a door for me to still be on TV. And then like maybe I could just be a news anchor, and then some producer might hit me up and be like, oh, well, now we want you to act in like this show or something, like, you know. So even that was just like a means to get to where I really wanted to be.
Damn.
Yeah.
But I feel like, man, you have so much in common.
Oh,
so let me tell you this. So,
okay.
so it's crazy how you say that, because mine was a less different, but it was similar but different. Like, and that's why I created this podcast, because I push people to chase after their dreams and their purpose in life.
Yeah.
Instead of going the traditional route.
Yeah.
So so it's crazy how you say that, because that's how a lot of people are like us.
Yeah.
Like your families are pushing you to do certain things, but that might not be for who you are.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I push people. Don't do what other people want you to do. Do what you want to do.
Exactly.
Do what sets your hearts on fire. What makes you happy. What wakes you up in the morning.
Yeah.
Do what makes you happy. Don't do what other people want you to do.
No, 100%.
Yeah, so that's part I push this podcast, because for me, it was like going to college, and my family like, go to college, go to college, you know. So I was like, okay.
Yeah.
There's no, you know, see, next thing do. So I went to college, and it wasn't until I went to college that I realized that it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But I went because I was like, and I had to do some soul searching and ask myself, like, why did I do this in the first place? I did this because this is what everybody else wanted me to do. This is what everybody else told me to do to be successful. But I'm like, it's so many different other people that didn't do that.
And look
but
at
a lot of times we don't think our families are telling nothing wrong, so we believe everything they say. But at the same time, to play devil's advocate, to be on their side too, it was a different time period when they was growing up.
Exactly.
So when they was growing up, I understand why that shit was the biggest deal and why it was important. So to play devil's advocate, I do understand why y'all think it's important, but to our benefit, it's
Dad, I love you. I'm not throwing you under the
bus. It's a different time.
I get that now. Like they had a different mentality.
They're a different mentality.
I do get that now.
Yeah, so it's so, but in our retrospect, it's a new time. It's a new world.
It is.
This ain't the same world that y'all grew up in. It's not. It's different.
No.
And sometimes it's hard for them to understand that.
It is.
You know, that it's not the same time. I understand that y'all think it is, or you don't want to hold on to the old glory or what things used to be. That's fine. But sometimes when you hold on to the past, you could be shackled to it. And you don't want to be shackled to it. You need to live in the present and the future. Yes. Otherwise, you're going to stay behind.
Yes.
So that's the thing. So I push that message a lot on my podcast.
And I love that.
Hey, like, chase after your purpose in life, man. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you, I started this podcast, man, and just did this and didn't realize I was doing my purpose.
Right.
Just talking to people, realize like, damn, I do this all the time. You know what I'm saying? I do this regularly. Yeah. People come to me for advice all the time. People ask my opinion on everything, actually. Wow. So if I do this all the time, and I'm doing this now while we talking and interviewing, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was a kid.
Wow.
I was been that kid.
Wow.
So to now do this now, it's like I've been doing the same thing I've been doing since I was little. I just always had that responsibility.
Yeah.
You know.
And then you look at your journey like, this is really where I'm meant to be, because like looking back, you see the building blocks, you know, up until this moment. And even when you know, whatever God has in store for you that's next, like when you're a big name, like all of this is just the stepping stones, like you're building that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So I'm glad you said that, because I've been through the same thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do. So I'll tell y'all, just go after your dreams. Go after what you love to do. Do not do the safe thing to do. I understand we all chasing stability. We all trying to live. I get that. But you can do both, man. Do not sell yourself short. When you wake up in the morning, you want to be happy that you get to go to work. Happy that you get to go do this. You don't want to be miserable and sad and did shit for a paycheck. Because eventually, that ain't going to make you happy, man. There's not enough money in the world that can make you happy if you're not living in your purpose. And just straight up.
And I want to say something else, too. Like, also, don't chase or learn to unlearn chasing your parents' approval or other people's approval of how you want your life to look, okay? Because it's your life. You have to live with it, and you should be happy with, you know, the way that you're living your life and like the dreams that you want to accomplish, the goals that you want to accomplish. And so I think a lot of times people just get caught up in just like, they want that approval. They want that validation. They want that like, oh yeah, like I'm proud of you, like you did what I wanted you to do.
Right.
And it's like sometimes we gotta validate ourselves, like
beyond hype man.
Beyond, yeah, like validate your own journey by saying, no, this is the path that I'm choosing, Yeah.
Absolutely. I like that. So you work across acting, modeling, dancing, styling, and design, right? Have you ever felt pressure to pick one lane, and how did you handle that mentally?
Yeah, I did feel pressure to pick one lane. I think the one lane that I thought I had to like just stick with was dance, because that was the most like consistent through the years, through my journey. But as far as like how I coped with it, I think I just realized one day, I'm like, okay, there's so many elements that I want to do. Like, I like fashion, I like dance, I like to act, I like cinematography, I like to draw. So I'm like, there has to be a way where I can somehow mesh all of this together.
Right.
So what I looked at it as is like, okay, I can still do dance, but I can still be building like these other talents. So I was still like doing background work. And then while I was doing background work, I learned that you can get casted as a background dancer on a show. So I'm like, okay, so it doesn't have to just be dance. I can do both. I can bring all of my talents together into one cohesive like thing, And I think that's why I also was like, okay, well, since I love cinema and I love acting too, why not just start creating like cinematic dance music videos, Like I'm into that. So I think for me, that's kind of how I like came to like bringing it all together.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. So what does fashion mean to you? Do you see it more as style, identity, or another form of creative expression?
I think a little bit of everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I think fashion is how you express yourself creatively, but also just how you like make your stamp. Like when you walk in a room, how do you want people to perceive you? How do you want people to like feel your energy? And I feel like fashion can like help with that, help bring that energy. So like I've always just loved like putting together an outfit and then having people be like, "Oh, girl, where'd you get this from? Oh, girl, can you help me like put an outfit together? I need your help. Like, you always like look so nice." Like, and I also think my mom like just instilled that in me from a very young age. Like, she would be like, "Okay, we're gonna make sure you look cute. Like, you're gonna wear this and that." And like, even when I was a baby, she had me wearing like cheetah print and like leopard print. So I think it just
so always, you was always fly.
Right, I was always fly. Not to toot my own horn, but like I was trying to say, not to toot my own horn. But like it just that kind of always just stayed with me. And then like just seeing like performers, like seeing Beyonce, seeing her put the looks together, like she's not just performing, she has a whole like wardrobe for like the performance, So it's just like I just think it's so cool. And then also like I can draw. So like I had like sketchbooks of like clothes. I was the kid doodling in class, like in middle school and in elementary school, like, okay, I want a dress that looks like this, and like I want an outfit that looks like this. Now I didn't have like a personal designer that I could tell my mom, like, oh, tell them to go make me this outfit. But like, yeah, I think fashion is just a combination. It's just like your swag, it's your judge. It's just like, it helps you, it's just your stamp. Like, okay, this is my stamp, this is me.
Got you.
Yeah.
Got you. So do you feel like your fashion has evolved as your career has gone, or what does your style say about you right now?
Yeah, I feel like it's evolved. I feel like now I'm more focused on, when it comes to fashion, like what statement do I want to make? I think when I was younger, fashion was more of like a more fun, like okay, this is cute, I like the way this looks. But now I kind of take it more seriously, where it's more like, okay, if I'm gonna pop out, then how do I want to stand out? Like, how do I want to like be like the yellow dot in a room full of blue. Like, you know, like I kind of like to be different. I don't want to look like everybody else. Yeah. So I think that's how like how my fashion has evolved to now.
But where did that come from though? Like, okay, the world we live in now, right? Everybody wanna do what everybody want to do, right? What everybody else doing was the cool thing to do. Everybody want to do that, right?
Yeah,
that's where we live in. So for you to want to have your own identity and want to do things your way, like, where did that come from that you feel like?
Honestly, it's almost like me being rebellious.
Okay.
Because you know how I said I was bullied?
Yeah.
And people would judge me and people would talk about me because I was never the type to be a follower. I always went against the grain. I always stood on my own. I wasn't afraid to do that. Yeah. So I think a part of that came from like, okay, y'all want to talk shit about me? Watch this.
Hell is you saying?
Hell is you saying? Okay, I'm gonna lean into that outlier. I'm gonna be that person that's different. So my style is gonna like match that, you know, like I'm not gonna look like the next person either, you know?
And the ones that get it.
And the ones that get it, you know? Yeah.
Okay, because you just had having the mindset of, like I'm saying, want to be different and stuff. Everybody want to be the same and chasing trends and stuff.
Yeah,
like the fact that you have never, but it made sense, like you said, when you've been bullied and certain things happen to you, you're kind of already different. So you might as well lean into what makes you different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you're going to bully me for being different, let me at least
then I'm going to go all the way.
All the way, exactly.
Right,
so, you know, that's a fair point. I like that.
Yeah, yeah.
I might steal that. Maybe if I get to this game, man, how you feeling about this game, man? How you feeling about it?
I'm feeling ready.
You scared about it?
A little scared, a little nervous.
The game go like this. I ask you 5 questions, right?
Okay.
Whichever ones you get right, I take a shot. Whichever ones you get wrong, you take a shot. Now, the point of this game is a guessing game, okay? I'm not expecting you to know the answers to these questions. Give me, I give you multiple choice. So is it an A or B, whatever you think, you know, okay? So don't be looking crazy like, oh my God, he asked for that. Yeah, I asked you that. Okay, I asked you that. Let's give me A or B, okay?
Okay, man.
Usually, first songs first. And I keep it on what Black people dominate. Black excellence, music, sports, whatever, entertainment, movies, all that. I keep it on that. Let me make sure I say that. Because I don't just ask.
I hope you got Beyonce on them questions.
Yeah, actually. Well, you know everything. Beyonce. You got a beehive in the middle. Beehive. Let's get to it, man. So, what Usher song came out first? Right?
Ooh.
You got A, Nice and Slow. Right?
Okay.
B, My Way.
My Way?
My Way.
I don't even know that song.
My Way. You know that song?
No, how does it go?
Oh my God.
I don't even know that song. That's crazy.
You not a big Usher fan?
No, I'm not gonna lie. My best friend is, but like, so she gonna love watching this.
So who you like then? Who you like?
Beyonce.
So you like Beyonce? You gotta have more diversity than Beyonce, man. Where's diversity?
I'm just playing. That's not all I like.
Okay.
I'm gonna say My Way because I don't know that song.
You gonna say My Way?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe you're not an Usher fan.
No, I like Usher. Don't get it twisted because I'm definitely going to see him in CB.
You can see CB, but you ain't.
But I don't know that song. I don't know that song.
Well, it's not really. It's a popular song, but it's not really a.
It's not mainstream.
It's mainstream. It is. But our age.
It's like 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want to know it? Yeah. So, but actually, you got that wrong.
Wow. I'm thinking I'm right because I didn't know the song. Okay.
That's what your ass get too. That's what you get. Disrespect to Usher. Pull up that shot, please.
I like Usher.
Pull it up.
I'm not an Usher hater, y'all.
Not knowing My Way deserves a shot. That deserves a shot in itself.
Don't take my black card, y'all.
Deserves a shot in itself, man.
Okay.
Let's go.
Bottoms up,
man. Bottoms up. All right, let's go.
Okay.
I actually been losing the last two times in a row I lost, so I'm trying to get my win back. Okay.
Well, I hope you don't get it back today.
Kanye West, College Dropout, right?
Okay.
What song came out first? Was it A, All Falls Down, B, Slow Jams? What are we going with?
All Falls Down.
All Falls Down. That's your final answer.
No, Slow Jams.
Is that your final answer?
Damn, you're not even gonna give me an inkling. You keeping a poker face. Like I'm thinking you gonna make a little your eyebrow go twitch or something. Yeah, I'm gonna say my spirit is saying All Falls Down, so I'm gonna go with my gut.
Okay, you got that right. Okay, go with your gut. Okay, so I'm gonna go
Take
with
a
my
shot.
gut.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
You do know both of them songs, though, right? Please tell me.
How does All Falls Down go?
Oh my God. You know it.
I probably wouldn't know it if I heard it.
I can't believe you said that. Yeah, it all falls down.
Okay.
Who you gonna call?
Okay, yep.
Okay.
No, I'm fucking with you. I just,
Oh, you are? I'll take that. Damn, you got my ass. I'll take that. I'll take that. For real. Damn, you got my ass. You got me on that. Damn. Okay, what about Slow Jam? You know Slow Jam?
Oh, yeah. That's a classic. Slow Jams is a classic.
Okay, I was finna say, God damn, you already know Usher. Please don't tell me you know Ye. You gotta know Ye now.
I know some Ye.
Okay.
I know some Ye.
Yeah. Question number 3. Who has played in more movies? A, Regina Hall. B, Regina King. And it's closer than you think.
Ooh. I'm gonna say Regina Hall.
Regina Hall.
Yeah.
And that is wrong.
No, there's no way. Cause Regina Hall, she go way back to like
oh my God.
What is it, Belly? What's the name of that movie?
Damn, that's a good. I'm glad I gotta keep that question in there. I put that question in there about 2 or 3 times.
No, because Regina King was on the Cosbys. Damn, I didn't think about that.
You think about that? That was your ass getting trying to get me and shit.
That's all right. That's what I get.
You just wanted me to sing the song. Oh man.
Okay. Support me a little. I think I need a chaser.
Go ahead.
I'm like just taking these. This is like my 3rd shot.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But you're a real one though, so I feel like you kind of cut from the same cloth.
Yeah.
I kind of feel that way.
Yeah, same.
Cut from the same cloth.
Definitely.
I met a few people like that. The more I do this podcast and stuff, you meet. I told you off camera, you meet more like-minded people, people who's been through what you've been through. And that's why I'm not so embarrassed to like share my story or to like tell people what I got going on.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you want people to understand and relate to you, you got to be able to open up as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? True. And you don't realize there are so many people like you out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that think the same way you think, but just too scared to say something.
Yeah.
So just speak up. And, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no reason to be embarrassed. Shit, we all human. We all done did shit, made mistakes, and learned from my mistakes. But the issue is when you keep making the same mistake. Yeah. And
over and over again.
Yes. When you allow your emotions to supersede your intelligence.
Period.
That's the problem.
Yes. And that was a hard one for me to learn. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still in the process of learning that.
Yeah, we are. I think that's to be honest, I think that's an ongoing process. I don't think that ever changes because depending on the situation, you're going to feel extremely upset, mad, angry, whatever the emotion is, you're going to feel that way. And can nobody tell you how to feel. Yeah. But I also feel like even you got to ask yourself, is it worth it? Mm-hmm. You got to think, if everything that you got going on, is this situation worth doing what you're about to do? If you can say it's worth it, then by any means, do what you do. But if you know in the back of your head you're going to regret this shit, don't do it. Because you don't want to live like... You don't want to be regretful in life. You don't want to look back at your life and be like, I regret these certain things. I wish I would have made these decisions, you know?
That's
my mom put a lot on me about decisions. Decisions are very important. She always say, decision, you either listen or you either not. So for me, it was always like, decisions, that's why I'm always so thoughtful. I always think things through. And cause I'm like, decisions are very important. You can make one decision that can fuck you up, or one decision that can take you back or take you forward. It all depends on how you do it. So, but like I said, we all are guilty of our emotions, and sometimes it gets the best of us. I'm not gonna sit up here and say, I win. Like every day, I know. Nah, it just they come with the process. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not prideful enough. I'm prideful to the side enough to admit that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I respect that 100%. Because I'm a very emotional person.
Yeah.
So I'm a Scorpio moon, by the way.
Oh my God.
That's zodiac sign. Yeah. And I'm a Sagittarius. So like as a Sag, like we're naturally like fiery and like we have big tempers. Like I know people will be looking at me like, I know you're probably looking at me like, oh, you're so sweet. I don't see it. But it's like, no, if you take me there.
It's always the sweet girl that got the
no,
crazy
for real. No, for
attitude.
I mean, I'm not crazy.
Not crazy, but you know what I mean. I mean, you might be a little crazy. I wasn't applying that, but you might be a little crazy now. But okay, let's get back to it. Who has played in more movies? Okay. We got Kerry Washington, A, and we got Gabrielle Union, B. Where we going with it? And before you answer again, just to give you a hint, this is closer than you think. This is closer than you think. That's the hint you get. So whatever your first decision is, I suggest you think about it because it's closer than what you think.
It's closer than what I think.
It is actually.
Who are my choices again? Gabrielle Union and who?
Kerry Washington. Scandal.
I feel like you gave me a clue inside of what you just said.
I did. That's what I did.
Because you said it's closer.
Because I know what you originally think when you hear the thing. Or I could be just fucking with your head again, like you did me, right? I could be fucking with your head like you did me, right? Yeah, I gotta get back.
All right.
Yeah,
okay, so then I'm gonna go with the person who I wouldn't assume it to be.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say Kerry Washington.
Are you sure it's your final answer? That's who you want to go with.
No. I want to say Gab, but it's the way that you could be fucking me up.
I could be fucking you up though. I can't be telling you the truth. What am I doing? I play games too, Brianna.
See, that's that Libra energy coming out. That's that Libra energy. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna take another shot. Okay, Gabrielle.
Gabrielle's what we going with, and that is right.
Okay. I'm glad I went with that. Okay. Yeah, take that shot. Yeah. See, you almost tripped me up with your words. It's the way you was wording that sentence.
Actually, what I did, I fucked myself up. Let me tell you how I fucked myself up.
How'd you fuck yourself up?
I fucked myself up because you already said Kerry watched. I couldn't just carry it on. And just let that be the answer. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing too much talking. I'm talking too much. I could have said, hey, no, you said, Kerry watched it? Wrong. And the duck did the evil laugh. But then I put myself up trying to do the evil laugh and shit.
You could have, but
I'm trying to play games with you, so it's cool.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, Kerry Washington hasn't been I feel like she hasn't been.
But I wouldn't lie. It is close.
Yeah. How close?
Like a few movies close.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's why
that's why you said that. Okay.
So,
all right.
Last one. So, what are we? We 2-2, right?
Yeah. No, wait. 2-2. I think. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because you got the first one wrong. The second one right.
Yeah.
You got 2 wrong. You got 2 right.
Yeah.
Damn. Why? Listen, it always goes like this. Like the last 3 times, we go into the final question. It's tied up. Damn, the pressure is on. Can I please get a W?
No,
I'm gonna get this wrong.
I'm gonna win.
Damn. Okay, you're on 5. Okay. Shit. Am I gonna strike out 3 times, or I'm gonna get a W? What fashion brand is worth more? A, Hermes, B, Chanel.
Hermes.
That's your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Okay, you got that right. Okay.
Hey, damn, you give me that Birkin bag. Yeah, because I want me a Birkin bag one day. If my future husband is watching, yes.
What made you say that?
What makes me say why I want a record bag?
No, what made you say PA?
Because all I hear is all the female rappers, and like, I'm losing my train of thought. See, this is why I can't do it.
Oh my God.
Okay. I picked Hermes because I hear people talk about in their raps how much a Hermes bag is, a Birkin bag, and I know
about that, but it's still good.
And I know, and they also talk about Chanel, but I know the girlies, they be saying how much stuff costs. So I know Chanel is like starting at like $8,000 a bag. Birkin bag starting at like 15, 30 grand a bag. So I already was calculating.
Oh, like, okay.
When you said, I'm like, yeah. So Birkin bags, you know, they're like starting at this price. They got to be worth more.
Yes. Yeah. Damn. You know what? Okay, that's good. You're not the first person that I asked something that they into and they get it right.
Really?
Yeah, really. Most people, when I ask those questions too, they get it wrong. And they get it whole down.
Their whole thing?
Yeah. So it's funny. So that's why I asked you that question. Because I'm like, most people get it wrong, but you got it right.
But you see, I be manifesting. So I be looking up. I be like, because one day I'm going to get me a Chanel and a Birkin. So I be out there looking at the prices. And
if you speak it on Put Your Game, it's going to happen.
Period.
It's going to happen for you.
Y'all heard it today, June 19th, 2026.
Let's do it, man. Get back to it. Damn, I lost again 3 strikes. I'm like, damn, hopefully I get my W soon, y'all. I'm sorry. I've been very disappointed, baby. I'm sorry I put you in game. But we're going to get them back next week. Let's go. Many people know you from projects like Star, Dynasty, Queen, She-Hulk, Tell Me Lies, and Will Trent, right? What was like the first time you realized, like, damn, I'm actually in this world now? Like, it's actually my life.
Probably on Star, because I got to meet Queen Latifah and I freaked out.
I would too.
Like, I mean, well, I couldn't like freak out, but like we were on set shooting one of the scenes. It was like a performance scene for Star. And I was like one of the party guests, and she was like placed like right behind me. And so, you know how, like, well, I don't know if you know, but, like, on set, when they're filming, and they, like, they'll be, like, cut, they'll take, like, little breaks. So, it was, like, during one of those little breaks, I turned and I was like, oh, my God, Queen Latifah, I love you. And she, like, gave me a hug. She was like, oh, thank you, baby. And I was like, wow, like, I really met Queen Latifah. I'm like, this is real shit. Like, you know, like, I'm really, like, doing what I've always like dreamed of when I was a kid. Like, you know, I think that was like what solidified it for me. Also what solidified it for me was like not just like being on the show, like doing background, but like seeing myself on TV, like, and being able to show my family, like, look, that's me. Like you see me, like the camera panned and like zoomed in, like you see my face, you know. So I think that was another thing that was like, wow, like I'm really like doing it.
So like, how did you land those opportunities?
Yeah, so when I was at Georgia State, I found out about this casting agency. They're called Central Casting. I went, they took like my headshot, full body, got all my credentials. And then the cool thing about them is they just send you jobs. So like once you're in their database, they just kept sending me stuff. And I was like, okay, like this is what I'm saying I want to do. I gotta be on my grind. So like everything they sent me damn near, I'm like, yeah, I'm going, I'm gonna be there, you know. And even though I haven't gotten like a speaking role yet, it was background, but like I feel like it just opened the door for me because I would get on set and directors would be like, okay, we want to feature you like on Dynasty or She-Hulk. Like they would be like, okay, we like your look, we like your face, like let's have you be a stand-in, like, you know. So I think that also kind of solidified it for me. And I also just had like a director come up to me and be like, please go get your headshot taken, like this could be you, like, you know, like. And I'm like, yeah, you're right.
That's beautiful. So like, what were some of the challenges being on set for you though?
Oh my God, the long hours. It's a grind. I'm not gonna lie, it's a grind. Like you're on set for like 12 to 14 hours. And then like I would be on set like all week, like Monday through Friday. And not only was I on set, I was also working part-time. So it's just like I would work from like 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., get off, rush to set. And then when you rush to set, you have to go through wardrobe. They're like fitting you for outfits. And then it's like everything is on a time crunch. So it's like you have to be like, on go all the time. So I think that's like really hard. And then also it's just like, being a Black woman, and then like not only being a Black woman, but being a thick Black woman, like, I'm thicker now, but even back then, no, I'm just saying, because it's true. Like I've gained weight. It's okay. I'm okay with that. But like, even back then when I considered myself to be skinny, like just hearing those comments from like people in wardrobe saying like, girl, you got all this booty. Like you need to tuck it in, like clench my butt cheeks in, or like telling me I need to wear Spanx. I had never worn like Spanx or like undergarments because they were saying I was giving too much body for this little white ass TV show, where they want you to look like a skinny mini. And I was like, I give body. Like that's just, that's what my mama gave me, So I think that was something else that I had to like kind of get used to, is like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I have to build tough skin, because I don't look like these, Barbie looking girls. Like I give body naturally. So that was another thing that I had to navigate as well, being on set and like navigating the industry.
Right. Okay, then. So what's something about the entertainment industry that completely changed your perspective once you experienced it firsthand?
Ooh, that's a good question. Okay, I'm gonna build off of what I just said. Okay. Because I'm like I said, I'm emotional. So like I think, and just being somebody that was bullied and like always kind of took criticism from people, I think being on set and being around like the wardrobe people and working with them and just hearing them like talk about my body and like comment on it and be like, oh, you're too thick. Like I think that made me realize that the entertainment industry is like no joke. Yeah. Like it's a dog eats dog world. Like you cannot, like people will really try to like shit on you. Yeah. Like it's cutthroat. Like even with modeling, like even with dancing, like, and a lot of people are just like really competitive too. Yeah. So I think a lot of people will also like make comments or critique you in a way because like they want you to second guess yourself, And I think that's when I realized like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I got to have tough skin. Like there's just I don't have another option. Like I got to like somehow have a shield to be like, okay, if somebody says something to me, like their opinion can't hold weight. Right. I gotta let it bounce off of me. Like, like, okay, whatever. Like, obviously they picked me to be here for a reason, regardless if you think I'm too thick or not. Right. Yeah. See, it's crazy how you say that, because I said the same thing about being in the entertainment industry. Yeah. I've been in this podcast. My favorite thing I always say, if you live by the cheers, you'll die by the booze. Like you always gotta stay level headed. Yeah. Because you gotta understand that people love you. That we love celebrities for what they give us and how they make us feel. We don't necessarily know them. On a personal level. Yes, we know them for the feeling they give us by whatever they're saying, whether it's music, fashion, whatever feeling they give us, that's why we love that person. Right. But we don't particularly know that person. So you gotta understand that people that do love you and that's praising you, they don't really love you. They love the feeling that you give them. So once you're able to understand that, then you know how to understand, like, okay, like, it doesn't matter if you love. I appreciate the love. I'm not, appreciate it. I don't want to sound grateful for it, but at the same time, you can't break me. Exactly. Because you didn't make me. Okay. You see what I'm saying? So it just basically comes just like that. Yeah. So that's facts. Everything that you said, I understand what you're saying. Like, you got to have tough skin. Like, I tell people, you put stuff online, you can't get mad at what people will say to it. Yeah. Honestly, it comes with the territory. Your support. Your supporters are not the only people that make you rich. Your haters make you rich too. Okay. Because they can't wait to see you fucking fail. Exactly. They want to say they're the first person that saw you fail. And they be salivating for it. Exactly. And they knew the whole time that your ass was gonna fail. So in the process of that,
you can't understand that the hate comes with the territory, baby.
Yeah.
Comes
that
with
part, and that's what I was trying to say. Like,
yeah.
It comes with the territory.
It does.
Yeah.
It sucks.
It sucks.
It really does.
You know,
but at the same time, it comes with the territory.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just is. You can't pick and choose what you want out of stuff. A lot of people want to pick and choose this, pick and choose that. Pick and choose what you want out of stuff.
They just want the good with it, but not the bad.
Not the bad.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's why it don't come with that. If you want this, it comes with this territory. You see what everybody going through, see what people deal with. If you're asking for this and you want to be in a better position, understand that the bullshit comes with the territory. It's not fair. I'm not saying that I agree with the bullshit. No. But I'm just saying that it comes with it. There's nothing you can do about it.
No.
So what you can do about it is make sure you just be real to you and you doing what makes you happy. And you're not doing what they want you to do. You do what you want to do your way.
Exactly. Snaps.
So rejection is a big part of business, right?
Yeah, it is.
Can you share a moment where a no really hit you and what it taught you?
Ooh, that's a good one. Trying to think. Okay. So when I was at Georgia State, I was doing the dancing thing, the acting thing, central casting, bouncing around. Like, okay, yeah, I'm getting it. We doing it, baby. And then like I was like, let me try out for. Somebody told me like the Hawks were doing like a dance team audition.
Right.
So I was like, okay, like this is gonna get me like more exposure, more visibility, like. I'm ready. Like, how can they say no? Like, you know, like I was feeling myself. Like, I'm bringing the full package. You know. So I like went to like their workshops, where they had like where you could get ready for the actual like audition. So I'm like, okay, I'm doing the workshops, which I paid extra for. Then like I met this girl. I had to have her like design my outfit for the audition. Like. I went all out for the outfit. I'm like, okay, this is gonna kill him. Like, you know. And then like I got to the audition and I was just so sure I had it in the bag. Like, because I'm watching like the other girls dance and I'm like, okay, like they can dance, but they're not like performing with their dance. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? They're not making you feel it when they dance. So I think I made it to like the second round. And then I didn't make it to the final round. And they were like, yeah, we've decided to move forward with other people. But, you know, like, we liked you and stuff. And so I think I was really disappointed because I was like, man, like, if I was supposed to be on the Hawks dance team, like, you know, like, this is supposed to be like, you know, not my big break, but like something to be like, provide me like a doorway to maybe like my big break, you know, because they get a lot of like visibility and stuff. And so I think what it taught me was that like sometimes a no is just a redirection. Like it might just be like a not right now, but it doesn't mean that I'm not meant to keep dancing or keep doing what I'm doing. It just means that the timing of it wasn't right. And that I learned that when you get the no's and you get the rejections, that you should take that as like ammo and like momentum to keep going harder. Because it's not something, I know that the things that I want is not something that's going to just be handed to me. So it's like, it just sparked that I have to like actually work hard. Like I actually have to stay consistent. I actually have to like, if it's like, how bad do you want it type of thing, you know? And I think that's like one of the lessons that it taught me. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Now you mentioned you into astrology, right?
Oh, yes.
I know you share what's your sign, let's know again, and how much of your personality do you feel it actually explains?
Okay, I'm a Sagittarius. Okay. November 29th.
Okay.
And then you said how much of my personality?
Yeah, do you think it actually explains?
Honestly, I feel like it only explains like a third of my personality.
Okay, because we can get into this. Go ahead. Let's sit up for this.
Now we sitting up for this. Yeah. Okay, I feel like because being a Sagittarius, you know, people say like we're blunt, we're uncouth, like we just blurt shit out without thinking about it. They say we're like hot-headed and fiery, and it's like, okay, yeah, I can see those things, but I don't feel like that's who I really am. Like, and that's why I also feel like the other signs come into play, like your sun, moon, your rising, your Mercury, your Venus, like all of those things come into play as far as like how your personality is.
Right.
So I just feel like I'm a more balanced Sagittarius. Like there are some, I'm keeping it real, y'all. There are some rude ass Sagittarius. Like, I don't know if you've heard people call us, they be calling us Sagittarius.
No.
They'd be like, oh, you're a Sagittarius. Like, you know, like you here terrorize me. But like, I don't really feel like I act like that. Like I've met some Sagittarius that act like that. But like, I feel like I'm more balanced because I'm a Sag sun, a Scorpio moon, and I'm a Libra rising. So I have a little bit more elemental balance. Like I'm not all just fire. Like I'm fire, water, air. So like, because of that, I feel like I have like a lot more depth. I'm a lot more emotional. I'm a lot more compassionate than probably some other Sages you might meet. Yeah.
I feel that. So all that. Okay then. See me, I had a very toxic relationship with the signs, okay? The zodiac signs.
Oh.
But let me tell you why. This is my own fault. My fault on this one.
Okay.
Because I hate when people like feel like they know you because of your sign. Like
they judge you.
Yeah, like they would click
like
identify you.
Yeah.
Based on your sign without even giving you a chance or without even know you.
No, I don't agree with
about. Like,
no, I don't.
I'm saying like a lot of people that really be into signs for real, they really do that shit for real. Like, oh, you're a Scorpio, just you do this and that. It's like, okay, give me a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can have that because at the same time, I always say some of the shit in your zodiac sign be true, right?
Yeah,
but it also has to do with how you was raised too.
That part.
That's the part that people don't take into account. You can have the sign, but that's only a percent
of who you really are.
Yes. Yeah. Who you was brought up to, who raised you is the other percent.
Yeah.
So
that's facts.
I feel that from my experience, there's always similarities in every sign, but there's always differences in every sign too.
Yeah.
Who you was raised, who raised you.
Yeah. That's so true.
That's my relationship when it comes to like, with zodiac signs. Because my mom is one of those persons that identify people as a zodiac sign.
What's your mom's sign?
She's a Leo.
Oh yeah, big energy.
Yeah. But a lot of the shit that she say though, to her credit, be right though. It be right when she give a breakdown about what each sign does, and she be right.
Yeah.
I can't even say she be wrong. She be right, but at the same time, it's just more so let me figure out who this person is outside identifying. Yes, because in some cases you may be right about that specific sign, but you may be wrong about the specific person.
That's very true. That's very, very true.
So that's very true. The combatful thing that I'll be having, you know.
No,
so that's
and I agree with you. Like a lot of people think because I'm into signs, like I'll just judge them based off the sign.
Yeah.
But it's not even because I want to judge you based off of your zodiac sign. I just really find it like, I find it cool, like to look at people's birth charts and see like where the stars were when you were born, and like when you look at somebody's birth chart, you can see like, okay, this is where the moon was when you were born, and like this could be the type of person this person could be, you know. But I also like to kind of compare it. Like I'll look up somebody's birth chart and be like, okay, well now I want to see how you really act. Like, do you really compare to this, or are you the complete opposite?
And that's what it's supposed to be used for.
Exactly.
Yeah. Still give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. Like my last two relationships, one was with a Sag, one was with an Aries. But I would never just be like, fuck all Aries men and fuck all Sag men. You know, like I would still give, like if I happen to meet somebody and they're a Sag or an Aries, I would still give them a chance.
But the difference is you know which red flags and shit.
Oh yeah, like I'm gonna clock your shit faster.
Exactly. That's all it's supposed to be used for.
Right.
Like to be able to understand, like, okay, I know what I heard about you, but let me see.
Yeah, but let's see if you live up to what I've already experienced.
Or
are you a different person?
Different.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I always believe in giving people the benefit of the doubt. I always believe in that. But once you show me,
once you show me, then
that's that. But I still want to give you a chance because everybody deserves a fair chance.
I completely. We're on the same page with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you ever have you ever used astrology to understand a season you were going through or to make sense of a decision in your life?
Oh, yeah. I use astrology. I think I use astrology to understand why I kept attracting the kind of partners I feel like I was attracting.
Interesting.
I feel like because of the type of person I am and because like I'm a Scorpio moon.
Right.
Not even just a Scorpio moon, because of the planets I have in my chart and just like also the signs I have in my chart. Like I'm a Libra rising.
Mm-hmm.
So because I have Libra in me, I feel like I've been a people pleaser all of my life.
Damn.
And
it was like that.
No, damn. I'm sorry. Not to throw under the bus, but I feel like because I have that Libra rising, I've been a people pleaser because I feel like Libras tend to put other people before themselves.
Absolutely.
And it's like also
being fair.
Exactly, and we love being fair, and I feel like in my relationships, I always wanted to be fair all the time, too. But I kept attracting partners that didn't operate like that, and that were more so like they wanted to dominate and control, and like they were avoidance and like that type of thing. Like, and it's like I use astrology to be like, okay, this is like a pattern. Like, like, okay, how do you unlearn these behaviors? How do you, and they call it in astrology, they call it your shadow side. So it's like, how do you address your shadow side, which you can also look at it as like your triggers, where you learned that behavior, how to love this way or how to like treat people this way, So it's like just addressing those shadows and like, yeah.
So you feel like, what you're saying is you feel like you was choosing the same partner. So that means you basically saying that you was attracted to a certain type of thing. You had to figure out why you was attracted to this.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Exactly. I had to
break it down. To a bigger issue at play.
Yeah.
What you feel.
Exactly.
And you had to do the inner work to understand that and, get better at that. And now you feel like you have better discernment.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Exactly.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Like
you articulated that well.
I like that. I like what you said. So I want to make sure that I understood what you said.
No, I like how you like repeat back to me.
Yeah.
And like, I like the way you think.
Yeah, because sometimes, sometimes, we be talking and stuff and I listen, I hear, I'm like, okay, I get what you're saying, but let me make sure that, because I want to make sure I understand you. Like, because I'm with the audience, I want to understand you as well. So I want to make sure that you're saying, I'm understanding what you're saying, But I think that's comes from, like you said, just being Libra and people pleasing.
Yeah.
Understanding,
And that's something my exes didn't do. Just a little shade. Okay, I'm done now.
Y'all love throwing shade, man. Oh my God, man. Y'all crazy, man. She got dread to that. Okay, man. Okay, I feel you on that, man. So let's get to it. So, was there ever a point where you questioned if this path was worth it, and what pulled you through that season?
Oh yeah, I think I still to this day question like, is it worth it? Not because I don't believe I can do it, but because of people.
Yeah.
The people that we have to deal with, the challenges we have to go through. Like, sometimes I'm like, is it worth it? Because are people really going to appreciate my work? Are they going to appreciate me being vulnerable enough to express myself in this way? Am I going to be acknowledged or recognized for it? Like, and I think how I get through that is God. I think, and I'm not a religious person at all, but like I'm tapped in with spirit. Yeah, so like I feel like when I start like questioning that, or when I have those moments of doubt, God always sends me a sign to confirm, like, no, you're on the right path. I don't care if 100,000 people tell you this is not what you're supposed to be doing, or I don't care if 100,000 people tell you, no, you shouldn't be doing it, or I'm not going to give you your praise or your accolades, or like, just no, I don't fuck with you. I'm not supporting you. We told you that this is what you're supposed to be doing. I ordained this path for you. I validated that for you. And so for me, just having that relationship is like, okay, God and my angels and my ancestors, that's all I need, because they validated it for me. They already spoke to my spirit and said, no, like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. So stay obedient. Stop looking at everybody else and what they're doing. Stop looking for everybody else to validate that, because we already validated that for you. Yeah.
That's real. And I think it's cool for not, to be a religious person. A lot of us, because, man, I was actually talking to somebody about this today, actually.
Okay.
It's crazy to say this, but because somebody had an opinion, somebody said, like, religion was put in place to control people, right? But I told that person, I said, okay, you're right, that's a perspective, right?
That's a perspective.
I get that, right? But I told that person, I said, isn't the world that way? Like, you got police, every job, workplace, there's always rules and regulations to whatever we're doing in life, is my point. Like, we just can't do what the fuck we want to do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, it's the world's that way. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I said, what I told somebody is, you don't have to be super religious or whatnot, but if you live life long enough and experience life long enough, you understand why certain things are in place. You understand why they say you shouldn't shack up. You understand why you should wait till you get married. You understand why marriage is so important. You understand why it's a big deal if you live life long enough. But if you haven't lived life long enough, then you'll still have to me, an immature mindset and be like, okay, that shit's meant to control people. Yeah, you can say that, but if you live life long enough but been through some shit, you understand why that shit is in place.
You get it.
You get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not judging nobody for not doing it, but I'm saying I understand now why you should have did it.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure now a lot of people that fucked up and made mistakes, which they would have did
it a certain way.
Yes, they did it your way. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But you
could have avoided a lot of maybe trauma that you didn't have to go through.
Exactly.
Stuff that you really didn't have to go through.
Exactly.
So I do understand where you're coming from.
Yes. I was just having that conversation. I was just saying, like, religion is there, but at the same time, you also understand why certain things are in place, why there's certain commitments, why you shouldn't do that, because you get it. Yeah. So for people, but for me, some people say that because they don't want nobody to judge them for the fucked up things they do. And they want to be able to do fucked up things and not have no judgment towards it. Like, not have no opinion, not have no accountability. To me, that's a way of escape accountability too.
Yeah, like a cop out.
Yeah, a cop out. That's how I look at that shit too. Like, for some people that say that, I be like, okay, you don't want nobody to hold you accountable for the fucked up shit that you do.
That's true.
You want to just go through life doing fucked up things and nobody hold you accountable.
Hold you to a higher standard.
Exactly. So that's kind of how I look at people that kind of have that mindset, because I understand it, why you would have it. I mean, why that's a thought process, but at the same time, most people that kind of really say that shit for real, because you don't want nobody to hold your ass accountable. You want to do crazy shit to somebody and walk away like it ain't even nothing. No, that's not who I am. That's not what I stand for. We do things, but we believe in holding each other accountable for what we do. Yeah,
and I think when I say it, I'm more so saying it because I don't want people to look at me like I'm perfect, or look at me like I'm someone that hasn't made mistakes or can't make mistakes or fuck up. And I also don't want people to look at me as like someone that's judgmental. Yeah. Because I think a lot of people associate being religious with being
super judgmental person. That's true.
Yeah. And like, oh, well, I can't say certain things around you because you're going to be like, oh, like I have a heaven or hell to put you in. And that's why I say that too. Because I don't want people to look at me as someone that's looking down on them. Like, well, if you do this, then I could put you in hell. Like, no, I don't have that power, So, yeah.
Absolutely. But I had to say that because I've heard like people say stuff like that. You know, it's like how we're having a conversation, but we just having a conversation. That person don't think like that, you know. But we it was just an interesting perspective when she said that. So I was like, okay, you know, I can understand why somebody would say that because to a degree it is true, right? But in the midst of it, there's always a flip side. Let's add context to what we're talking about. I always tell people, man, when you tell somebody something, add context to what you're saying. At that case, you're trying to make it a broad thing.
A broad generalization.
And then that's unfair to everybody that don't do that.
That's
like you just said, people that equate religious people with being judgmental. Everybody religious is not judgmental. I have some friends that are extremely religious, but they're not judgmental to me.
Exactly.
They still watch me, come around me, you know, they ain't fuck with me. So that's some people that like. So that's why I never like to generalize everybody.
Exactly. And I like your point. That's a very good point.
Okay, so let's get to it. So, as a content creator, actor, and a public-facing creator, how do you protect your mental health while constantly being seen and judged?
Ooh, that's a good one too. Prayer, talking to God, and also my mom. I'm really close with my mom. So she's like my best friend.
That's good.
Because I'll go tell her something and be like, oh, this person online responded to what I said and they call me a bitch or so-and-so. They want to go back and forth. And one of the things my mom told me that I'll never forget. Do this person pay your bills? Does this person put food on your table? Are they buying your clothes when you want to go get your nails done or go get a new outfit? Are they contributing to any of that? No? So why would you allow someone's opinion get to you in that way? And I think that's something that really stuck with me because it's like, damn, she right. Who are these people for real? Who are these people for real? Like, they don't provide anything for me. They're just seeing an opinion I have and projecting whatever they might feel onto me because of that opinion. So why would I allow them to hold so much weight over me, you know? Because at the end of the day, I'm the one on this journey. I'm the one putting in the work to get these accolades and be able to do these things. And they're not contributing to that at all, you know? If they're not supporting me, like, you know, the people that do choose to support me, then they're not contributing to that. So why even feed into that negativity? So I think just kind of being able to have that rapport with my mom and just like talking to God about it. And like I said, I've been to therapy too. Like, just really being able to like have a therapist too and just talk about like what gives me anxiety sometimes and just like breaking it down, what the root cause is, like you were talking about earlier. Like really looking at yourself in the mirror.
That shit hard.
It's hard as fuck, but it's like, it's necessary because it's like, if somebody can trigger you that badly, then it's like, it's something in you that has not been addressed and you got to address it.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that you have a close relationship with your mom. That's really good. But a lot of times, and you probably can attest to this too, that a lot of things that our parents may tell us or teach us, it doesn't really resonate with you until you get older and you get in the situation and you be like, damn, I understand.
I understand now.
Or you see other people in situations, you be like, damn, I understand. Like, damn, because when you're young, sometimes you be like, Mom don't hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or you listen, or you be like, okay, I get it. Or they may repeat something multiple times. And
when you're a kid, you be like, I don't want to hear that shit.
I don't hear that shit, right? But they keep saying that shit, and you be like, okay, they're that deep. But when you get older, everything that she said or he said, whatever the case may be, you see that shit.
It'd be true.
And you be like, damn, I see why she said that shit. Because you see how dramatic or you see how bad it can be.
That's fact.
Or how good it can be. Excuse me, go both ways. So
that's facts.
Because that's what, you know, I learned, like, as I got older, I started to, like, really, like, listen to my mom, like, damn, Mom, you was right, you know? You was right. Like, and I'm looking at it, and I'm glad that you told me that, because I was able to see that shit when it happened. Exactly. But it didn't resonate with me at the time because it wasn't my reality. A lot of us, if it doesn't hit in our reality, if it's not in our life or we don't see it, we don't think that it could happen to us. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
But when you get out of that reality and it does happen to you or happen to somebody close to you, you're like, oh, it can't happen to me. Too close to home. Too close to home. And then I see exactly what she was talking about. So now I know how to move with this situation because of what she taught me. Mm-hmm. But see, a lot of us stuck in a situation where my homeboy said this. Shout out JC, said this last episode, but he said a lot of us stuck in a situation where we know the right thing to do. We've been learned, we've been taught the right thing to do, but we still allow our impulses to control our decisions.
Yes.
And that is the worst type of situation to be in.
Yeah.
When you still allow your impulses to control your decisions, even when you know the right thing to do.
That's facts.
That's tough.
That's a word.
But I told him at the same time, though, it's kind of hard. It's hard, though, because it depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Because sometimes, rightfully so,
it depends on the circumstances.
Yeah. It's kind of warranted. But for the most part, though, you also got to be aware with those impulses. It's time and place for everything.
Yeah.
So you don't, you know what I'm saying? So you don't go off or you don't do shit in that setting. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Outside. What the case could be? What if the case could be? Like we're talking, what if the case could be? We don't handle our shit not here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a time and place for everything. So.
And I think us being older now too, like it's also like we're adults now.
Yeah.
So it's like we do some shit, we got adult consequences.
Exactly, that part.
And you can't allow people to like pull you out of your character or get you to react a certain way, because then you got to think about what the consequences will be. Mm-hmm. This other person that's trying you or might be like, because I feel like a lot of people like to test you. They like to see, oh, well, how far can I push this person? Especially when
you're super nice.
Especially when you're nice. Yeah. And I hate that people take people's kindness for weakness, because I've had a lot of girls try me, like, oh, well, who you think you are? Let me see let me see if you really bout it.
Let me see what you're going to do.
Well, let me see what you're going to do. Let me see how you react. And a lot of people might look at it as like, oh, you a punk because I choose not to react. Mm. But it's like, no, I look at it as what would be the consequences if I choose to match your energy right now.
And is it worth it?
And is it worth it?
Yeah.
You got to really think about, are you even worth it? Because you might not have anything to lose, but I got shit to lose. So why would I stoop down to your level when I have shit to lose, all to prove a point,
And that's what most people get stuck in, but they always try to prove
they're trying to prove a point.
Prove you a certain type of way. You gotta prove your shit to nobody, my nigga.
No, and it's all from ego, though.
Yeah.
It's literally all ego.
Lower your ego, and you'll be fine.
Exactly.
You gotta prove no point.
You gotta prove no point. We're not proving no points.
Yeah, it's like, just, okay, if you feel like I'm a scary nigga, I'm gonna be scary.
Then I'm right.
Okay, as long as you ain't, get to a point, as long as you don't cross my,
As long as you don't, like, don't put your hands on me.
Or get in my personal space where I feel like you finna put your hands on me. You finna
threat, right?
Yeah, then I have to defend myself. Yeah. Then I gotta show you I'm really about that.
Then I gotta show you.
Then I gotta show you I'm really about that for real. But other than that, you talking from way over there, I'm fine with that, But you come right here and never got an issue now.
No, for real.
Because now, if I feel like you coming, if you way up, first of all, if you started from over there and they even got up here, that means you trying to intimidate me or something.
Trying to intimidate me.
Exactly. So now I got to defend myself because I feel like I feel threatened.
Yeah, and that's justified in that.
Yeah, but other than that, people just saying that shit, man. You got to ask yourself, like she said, is it worth it? Now, if it ain't worth it, man, keep that shit pushing, man.
Cause they just be running their mouth.
Exactly.
They just be running their mouth, and like I like to say, like this ain't baddies.
Yeah.
I'm not a bad girls club contestant. Yeah. This not Jocelyn's Cabaret. I'm not getting paid to fight.
Yeah.
So why I'm gonna fight you?
Got you.
And I'm not even to the point where even if you do put your hands on me, I'm pressing charges. I will turn into a Karen.
Yeah.
I'm pressing charges because if I'm not coming at you like that, there's absolutely no reason why you should come at me like that.
Yeah.
Like that's just completely unacceptable.
I got you. 100%.
Yeah.
So what's something you still working through personally that most people won't expect from where you are in your career?
I think the dance music videos.
Okay.
I think this is kind of me launching that, because I don't really talk about that with people. Like, I mean, I talk about it with like my family and my close friends, but like a lot of people don't really know what I want to do and like how I want to do it. So that's really something I've been trying to work on. Is just like baby steps. Okay, if I want to do a dance music video, what's the location? What's the wardrobe? What's the theme? Like, what's the song? Who am I going to collaborate with to choreograph and style? And then it's just like, how do I build this team to actually execute what I want to do?
Right.
And I think that's the space that I'm in now that a lot of people have no clue.
Damn.
But I'm also that kind of person. Like, I kind of like leaving people in suspense. Like, I like just popping out and they like, oh shit, we didn't know that. Where did this come from? We didn't know, you know? So it's like, but I think that's also why I wanted to come on here, because I feel like I don't talk a lot about like the things I actually want to do, because I think I'm so like protective over like my dreams, because it's like a vulnerable space to be in. I'm sure you can attest to that. Exactly. You have to fight for it. People, it's your vision, you know, and not everybody's going to understand that until they see the results.
Exactly.
You know, and it's like, well, even though you don't see the results, what people can I have to have my back now, so that when there are results, now it's like, I got a solid team that they was there from day one.
And that's why it's crazy how you said it, because I was just telling my home. We just talking about this last episode, which is crazy that I was telling them people won't support you until they see the end result.
Exactly.
Like shout out my boy Alex, man. Alex, man, I'm telling you, that is Alex, that's my brother, man. Yeah. That's my brother. I love that guy to death, man. He looks at every one of my episodes. He's support. I call him Tony Yayo. Like,
Tony Yayo.
You know Tony Yayo so loyal to 50. Yeah. You know, no matter all 50's beefs he went through, that's the only one still right by 50. The only one still standing. I call him Tony Yayo because he is loyal. He is extremely loyal.
Yeah. No,
so, and then there were times where he could have went against me. He never did. He always stayed with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he's extremely loyal. So that's why I call him Tony Yayo. But he's the only person that I can say that I have in my life that has supported me from day one when it came to this podcast. Wow. Not in life, y'all. Not in life, because I do have family to support me. Yeah. But when it comes to this podcast, he is a day one supporter. Like, day one. Every episode he's commenting, he's telling me, like, that is my guy. But outside of that, you're not going to get that majority of the time.
No, you're not.
People are going to support you when they see the final product is already produced.
When they see everybody flocking to you.
Exactly. And there's money involved. Oh, yeah, that's my cousin right there. Hey,
I went to school with... we was cool back. No, bitch, we wasn't cool.
Yeah,
stay over there. Like you didn't believe in me. You wasn't.
Yeah, you're supposed to believe in the fucking beginning.
In the beginning, you're supposed to be there along the journey, not when I get to the destination.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I feel you. I'm glad you have someone like that.
That's my boy. That's my boy. I had to give him a shout out because he's the only one that I've ever had that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because me, I don't have too many friends. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with too many people. Because, man, to me, I always say you know who's real by time and pressure. Yeah. You give it enough time, the mask comes off.
Yes. Oh, my. And sometimes it don't even be taking that long.
Yeah, it don't. That's why I tell everybody, just give shit time.
Yeah.
Give it time, or you give it in time of pressure. Because sometimes pressure, some shit will happen, an argument will happen, or somebody do something. Why you think in movies, when it comes to trying to get information, they always torture you? Yeah. Because they putting the pressure on you. Because if you tell the truth, you gonna die by your truth. Yeah. But if you lying, you're not finna die for that. For a lie. You're not finna die for no lie, right? So I'm gonna torture your ass. You gonna tell me the truth. Yeah, that's why they do that, because you can give it pressure. You see what's real or not. Yeah. And I feel like me and him been friends for a long time. And it's been times where the pressure was on and the time was on, and you never switched up. Period. So he always stayed loyal. So. And I do have I have two besties like that too. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, shout out Sydney. Shout out Naya. And then my mom, like I said, is like she's been like that too. Yeah, my mom support me too, but my mom is just old school, right? Yeah. Like she don't really know what the fuck a podcast really is. Yeah, you know, it's hard for her to like grasp. Yeah, because they didn't grow up in the technology era, so some people are still living under that rock. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like they live on that rock where they go through life, I don't do all that AI stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's true. So it's not really nothing personal. Like I don't think it's nothing personal when it comes to that. Yeah. I just think she don't get it. Yeah, that's true. She just don't get it. So sometimes you can't get mad, but somebody just don't get it. And when you know the person, you know it's not personal. A lot of us take things very personal. Sometimes it ain't personal.
We do, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to understand, like, this person just don't get it. You know?
Yeah, they
don't know. Yeah, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
Yeah, so at that point, you just got to keep it pushing.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
Yeah, so looking back at your younger self, what would she be most proud of you for, and what would she be surprised you overcame?
Oh, I love this question. Looking back at little Bree, I think she would be most proud of the fact that I've overcome the need to just be validated and approved, and feel like I'm enough. I feel like younger me was chasing like validation and approval and just like wanting other people to make me feel like I was enough. Even with romantic relationships too, even with friendships, it's like I always wanted to feel like I belonged or like someone chose me. And now I'm at a point in my life where I choose myself. Like I'm choosing me now. Okay. I'm choosing me now.
Okay. I choose me.
So I think we need to take a shot to that because like it's
take a shot to that. Right? That's real though. I feel that. I feel that.
Bottoms up.
Bottoms up, man.
Bottoms up. Okay. But yeah, so I think she would be really proud of us for that because just constantly chasing, like being a people pleaser and trying to always put others before me and like only doing things so people could be like, oh yeah, come over here. You can be with us. Or, you know, I pick you. You're cool. I like you because I was performing. I was in a performance, in a dance for most of my life, performing for other people to actually like me.
Damn.
And now I'm at a point where it's like, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me. Like, it's like, I don't care because I am truly embodying this version of myself where it's like, I want to live in my truth. I want to be who I've always known I am without outside noise, without people saying, well, you should act this way. And we want you to talk this way. And we want you to dress this way. And we want your career to be this. And we feel like you're not doing enough. No, I am enough. Exactly right here in this moment where I'm at, what I'm doing, I am enough.
Okay.
And I don't need you to validate that.
Hey. Man. That's a word right there. That is a word. That was beautifully said. Damn. Like I said, I'm tired of performing. I tell people all the time, my motto is, you want to be liked or respected.
Yes, literally.
Those are not the same thing. Like, you want to be liked or respected. It's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
I like... And what they always say, a friend to all is a friend to none.
Yep.
Straight up. So if you talking to everybody and you playing both sides of the fence, you're not real.
No.
You can't consider yourself a real. You can't consider yourself a real person, a real nothing. No matter who you is, you can't. Because the thing about it is, a person that's liked is willing to do everything for somebody just to be liked. They willing to do stuff that they wouldn't do just so people want to be around them and talk to them. A person that respected doesn't give a fuck about any of that. They gonna tell you what's real. They gonna hold you accountable, and they gonna be real with you all the time, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it makes you mad. That person's still gonna be real with you because that's a real nigga.
That's a real.
But a person that wants to be liked ain't gonna do that. So I always tell people: do you want to be liked or respected? Because the problem is, even though people may not like what you say, they will respect what you say. But it is predicated on how you say it, right? Because a lot of times
the delivery
does matter, right? Because sometimes the delivery of how you say something to somebody can piss somebody off. Now we going from intentions versus impact, right? If your intentions is good and when you're telling somebody something, that's fine, right? But you have to acknowledge how you make somebody else feel. Because a person's going to respond the way somebody, responds. Like, there's a lot of examples that, like, it's like you get into a car accident, somebody hitting you, right?
Yeah.
And then you had to call and say, "Why you mad?" What you mean? Why you mad, nigga?
Right.
You hit my car.
You hit my car.
Now I'm an inconvenience. Even though I'm finna get a check and you finna pay me for this,
pay it, but it's still an inconvenience.
Yeah, but I met somebody telling you don't be mad. Yeah. Don't be mad about it. How you gonna tell me how to feel? What the fuck? Even though I'm finna get compensated, you can't tell me how to feel about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, even though their intentions, of course, wasn't to hit you, it's an accident. Of course, ain't nobody trying to physically hit you. So of course it's an accident, but at the same time, it doesn't take away how that makes you feel, right? So that's my point. I try to tell people, like, intentions does matter. I mean, how you say stuff does matter, but sometimes though, to a degree. Yeah. When you tell somebody shit, it has to. Sometimes there's no easy way to tell somebody shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it has to be straight shooting. Raw. Yeah, because there's no easy way to say it. No matter how you flip it,
you can't sugarcoat it. No,
it's straight. And I'm not saying even then you should sugarcoat anything, but what I'm saying is there's still a way you can talk to somebody and tell somebody something. Right. Exactly. But in the process that even if you tell somebody that, a person will respect it, is my point. Yeah. So that's really what come down to what you saying. I always say that, like, don't be performing it. Be yourself, man. Like, don't worry about what nobody got to say. Like, just be yourself, man. Be respected, because you want people to respect you, not people to say, she fake. You know what I'm saying? Or he fake. Like, you don't want to be. You want to be a real nigga. Yeah. Straight up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You want to be the same nigga with this person that you're with that person. You know what I'm saying? So straight up. All right. Next question. You worked in TV, music, and digital media. Out of everything, what experience taught you the most about yourself?
I'm gonna say dance probably taught me the most about myself. Okay. Because dance is so competitive. Like, there's so many different forms of dance, and like when you're on a dance team or with a dance company, there's kind of just like this energy of like you have to be the best of the best. And so I think what dance taught me is it's less about being the best of the best and being who you are and just enjoying it as you're doing it. So I think dance taught me to like enjoy the journey while you're doing it, instead of trying to hurry up and rush and make it to your destination. Gotcha. Because you can express yourself, you can be creative, you can learn which ways you can move with your body and which ways you can tell a story. And it's just more to it than just like being the best. It's just like, how do you want people to feel you? How do you want people to feel your presence? Gotcha. And I think that just really taught me a lot about like how I want to express myself and how I want people to perceive me.
Gotcha. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. So you said you're building towards an even bigger vision, right? Mm-hmm. What does that next level actually look like for you?
In a perfect world. In a perfect world, I'm creative directing. Okay. I'm like, okay, I want the dancers here. Let me see you. We're gonna open the scene with this. I'm on location. I'm going through wardrobe. I'm dressing. I'm styling. I'm writing scripts. I think I'm just taking more of a leadership role where I'm like also helping guide other people. Like I want to participate in my own dance films, but I also want to like showcase other people's talents. Like, okay, I see this person doing this role. Like, let me have you come on set and be my main actor in this dance film, or let me have you be the main dancer, the love interest. Like, you know, like in a perfect world, that's what the next chapter looks like.
Game goes like this, okay? I ask you this or that game. This or that game goes, I ask you to choose between this item or that item. Okay. Whichever one you pick is the one that's going to, if you pick both, take a shot. But if you pick one, we move on. And you have 5 seconds to answer.
So I can pick both if I want to?
Take a shot. Oh. If you pick both. So the shot is predicated on you.
Oh, okay.
So you got 5 seconds now. You got 5 seconds. Okay. And I'm going to count down because lately I haven't been, and Jason My last episode, he took a few shots. He said, I'm going to be honest. So he took a shot, and I said, you know what? You actually play the game right. Now, I have to be fair. I have to give people 5 seconds, literally. Because people answer 10, so I'm talking 10 seconds.
Okay. Ooh, these questions must be...
I don't know. It might not be that hard. It might be. I hope it is, because you get the game, so I hope I get you. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Acting or dancing?
Why would you do that to me?
Where are we going to go, Brianna?
Why would you do that to me?
We got to get you. 1, 2, 3.
Dancing.
4. Okay, you got it. Modeling or content creation?
Content creation.
Okay. Behind the camera or in front of the camera?
In front of the camera.
Scripted TV or reality TV?
Scripted TV.
Red carpet or fashion week?
Red carpet.
Viral moment or award-winning performance?
Award-winning performance, baby.
Okay. Booked and busy or peace and balance?
Both.
Yeah, buddy.
I need both.
Yeah, we gotta get it. We got her. You got it,
You got me, y'all.
Yeah, I try to get at least one out of that.
Oh, okay.
Creativity or consistency?
Both. I need a choice for that. I can't choose between that. Both.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes. 2. Yes, I got a 2. Yeah, so it makes me feel better because this is my get back. I have to come up with hard questions for y'all to pick between.
You feeling like a winner now?
I'm feeling like a winner now.
See,
I did let us down, but I came back. I came back for us, y'all. I told you I always come back. So let's go. So, you ready?
Uh-huh.
Talent or networking?
Both. Can't even lie. You gotta have both.
You know, y'all ain't lying. I like this. You got 3 shots. 3
You
out
gotta
here.
have both. You gotta have both.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you're killing me. I feel like I'm on shot number 7 now. Are we at 7?
I think we at 7. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Risk or comfort?
Risk.
Okay. Passion or paycheck?
Both.
Damn!
This don't
I
make
expect to get you all of these. Damn!
This don't make no damn sense, y'all. This don't make no damn sense. How many more questions we got left?
We got a few more questions.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
I don't think you're going to take a shot for this one. Okay, you ready to be prepared or improvised?
Prepared.
City life or travel life?
Travel life.
Morning person or night owl?
Night owl.
Instinct or strategy?
Both.
Inspiring people or entertaining people?
Inspiring people.
Working with a big brand or building your own brand?
Both.
Okay.
I'm just eating these shots. Boy. Oh my god.
1, 2, damn. 3.
How many shots? How many did I do?
4. We got 5. We just took 6 shots.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna feel it later.
You took a shot on booked and busy, creative. I think creativity and consistency. Mm-hmm. Passion and paycheck, instinct and strategy.
Yeah.
Working with big brand, building your own brand. I think it was creativity or consistency. I think that was talent and networking. Okay. Someone for that one too. So yeah, you took a lot of time. So okay, the journey or the destination?
The journey.
Gotcha. Being underrated or overlooked?
Underrated.
Perfect timing. Last one. Perfect timing or perfect opportunity?
Both. Both. How can I pick between those?
Perfect timing.
That's a good game. That's a good ass game. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need you to patent that and brand it and like put that out on Amazon because that's how you get people.
Because what's interesting about it is I ask the questions based on what your expertise are. So it's different for everybody.
Okay, so it's not like general.
It's not general, no. So if you're a music person, I ask music questions or related questions.
Oh, so you tailor it.
Yes, to that person.
Okay, I got you.
I tailor it. So that's why I do it, because I want to see what y'all gonna pick, you know?
Mm-hmm. So how'd I do? What's my score?
You did terrible, actually. That's the most shots somebody don't take in the game.
Oh gosh, I am my daddy's daughter. I know how to throw them back. I do.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the last question before we get out of here.
Okay, there.
If someone watching this is discouraged because their dreams feel far away, what would you tell them based on everything you lived through?
Oh, okay. If you're feeling discouraged right now, I want you to go look in the mirror and say to yourself, we got this.
Right.
This is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what my spirit has been calling me to be doing. This is a vision God placed on my heart, and that's not for nothing. So if you keep constantly having the same dream, if you keep constantly thinking about the same thing over again, that's God putting it on your heart and saying, you need to move, make a move. Tell yourself, make a move. You either shitting or you getting off the pot. So either you're going to believe in yourself and believe that you can achieve it.
Yeah.
Or you're going to let your doubts, fear, and other people overpower you and overpower what you want to accomplish. And you can't do that. You got to say, we're going to win because I want us to win. You can't allow other people to determine if you're going to win or not. Don't let them win. Don't let them defeat you. Be undefeated. Because you're the champ. Say, I am the champ.
I am the champ.
I am the champ. You are the champ of your own life. You're the champion of your own life. So believe in yourself. Go after what you want. Stay consistent. If you have a relationship with God, keep that relationship strong. And don't allow other people to break you down or try to defeat you. You cannot let them win. So keep that at your focus too. Don't let the other people win. And how you let them win is letting them poison your mind, letting them tell you you can't do it, letting them tell you it can't be done, letting them tell you, who do you think you are? Who are you? You have to know exactly who you are so that when those people say that, when people say that to you, it doesn't affect you. It bounces off of you.
Man. I like that. That's a good one right there. I definitely want to say, man, it's been a pleasure having you on this podcast, man. I created this podcast for upcoming entrepreneurs and entertainers. Because nowadays, people only care about you once you reach a certain status.
Okay.
So I like to show people that there's beauty in the journey. There's people out here every day making moves, grinding, and doing things that goes unnoticed. So I like to show people that celebrities are people that can teach you something. Anybody can teach you something. And the people that's in the middle is more accessible to reach and talk to than somebody that's already at 300, you know? So give these people a chance and talk to them and get to know them, because these people are interested and they can teach you something.
Exactly.
You know, so that's why I created this podcast, and everything you said about chasing your purpose and over what you traditional, you did everything that you want to do, and you still working grinding towards what you want to do. So I want to appreciate you and thank you. And how can you use your social media account?
Thank you. I'm sorry, say that again.
I'm at the social media account.
What's my social media account? My social media is I Am an Empire on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay. So you got any questions for me?
Thank you for the opportunity. I really do appreciate you seeing something in me and wanting me to come on here and just like speak to my journey and like my path and my story. Like I'm also a person that believes in people's like journeys and like not just the end result of when they're like famous and making money. So like I think it's like humbling, you know, it's humbling, and it's also just like it shows people's resilience of like how they're going and how they keep going and how like, you know, then when you get to that destination, like when you have a big platform and you have a big name, then it shows how like dedicated to you were to your work, because you were so willing to help people through their journeys, like share their story. And I just think that's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. I appreciate that. I mean, I guess because I asked you answered my question, but thank you. I really appreciate that. Genuinely, like, from the bottom of my heart, that was sweet. I really appreciate that. Well, I was asking, did you have any question for me? You know?
Oh, okay.
That's what I was asking, but I appreciate that. Like, seriously, like that. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Like, I like giving people their flowers.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I feel like,
I genuinely do.
You know, you got to give credit where credit is due.
Yeah,
I appreciate big ups to you for that.
Thank
But,
you. Unless you got any like question you want to ask me, any broad question, even general question.
This is random, but like, what was the zodiac sign of your last girlfriend?
This is crazy. Libra.
Oh, she was a Libra?
Libra.
Wow. Were y'all the same month, or she was
same month?
Wow.
We could part.
Wow, that's crazy.
We could part, yeah.
So do you feel like Libra and Libra are compatible?
It can be. But
it
also can be bad because both of y'all can be going through the same things, because we're a scale, right?
Yeah, y'all represent the scale.
Moody. Our moods are up and down.
Yeah.
Well, I'm being honest, our moods are up and down. So one minute you may feel, you could be like happy, next minute you could be irritated, or you know you're going to be left alone, and you can just be it's an up and down balance. So it's kind of like, you know, it can be a lot because you can be happy and this person can be this, and you be like, damn, and you want to share it. It can be very toxic, is what I'm saying. But it also can be very good too. So I'm not going to say like it's like a bad thing, because it was very good too. But it can be very toxic because it's like both of y'all feelings up and down. You know, you feel this way, and it's like sometimes we never know what we want, like very indecisive. Libras are very indecisive.
And I can be like that too.
So it's like we can't have two people in fucking decisive.
You know somebody gotta make a decision.
Yes, you know what I'm saying? Because with me, I'm the type of person, I only care about the things that I care about. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't really care about it, then I don't care about it. You know what I'm saying? So you ask me a question, I'm like, it don't matter. If you ask me between wings and pizza, so I like both. That's kind of how I feel. So whatever you want. So if you want to eat wings, we can eat wings. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'm just saying, you know. But over a general scale, if I don't care about it, I don't care about it. And you know, but if somebody wants to, if just another Libra, I mean, it could work. You know what I'm saying? You know, my situation didn't work for a few other reasons, but
no, I'm sure there's other factors.
But just in the grand scheme of things, it's more so like it can work. It's just like up and down feelings, emotions, and stuff. You gotta be able to handle those feelings, emotions.
No, I definitely feel where you're coming from, because I also dated another Sag for like a year and a half, and like, it was a lot. It was a lot. It's almost kind of like looking at a mirror, almost like a reflection of yourself in a male version. You know, so I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, so it's kind of and it's tough because you understand, like it could be bad because sometimes you don't like, you can understand what somebody feeling, but it's like I get it, but it's like, damn, it's still kind of weird.
It's like, where do you get your train of thought or logic from? Like that kind of thing.
So it's kind of, it can be very crazy, but so a Libra, you know, it was kind of it was cool though. It was cool. We fair, you know, being fair, we believe doing things the right way.
I do. Y'all do believe in that. So do you feel like you fit into the description of a Libra?
I feel like I can tell you what's traits associated with indecisive. Right, very indecisive. Fair-minded. We value relationships. We value relationships that we do have. We value it. We love it. We respect it. We're gonna pour into it. Yeah, and we are people pleasers for sure. We people pleasers. Sometimes we care about other people more than ourselves, and that's a problem.
Yeah,
that's a big issue. So having that process. So to me, those are the things. And sometimes people say Libras are liars. We are to a degree. We are to a degree though. We are to a degree though.
I have heard that.
We are to a degree though. No, I'm being real though, because I'm not finna say I'm not gonna say for myself, right? Okay. For myself, I'm not. I used to be a liar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not that way no more. You know, eventually you grow out of shit as you get older. You see what I'm saying? But some people still be, of course, I can't speak for every Libra, but I'm just saying, like, Libras that I do know, they do be fucking lying. You see what I'm saying? But it depends, like I said, it goes to how you was raised, too. Yeah, that's true. That part of it, too. That's true. Yeah, but so those are the things that you from my opinion, with. That I could say is true. Okay. That even if I don't identify with it personally, I've seen it with others. With other Libras. Yes. Okay. So see how I can admit to the good and I can admit to the bad. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Same with Sag. Like I know people be like, we're blunt and we don't give a fuck. Like we'll just blurt whatever out. Like it's not sugarcoated. But me being a Sag, I also feel like I'll be honest with you. But I also think about and consider your feelings. Like, I'm not just going to say some shit. Like, I'm going to actually be like, okay, how would I want somebody to say it to me? And I think that's where my Libra part comes in because it's kind of like that balance. Like, I want people to speak to me how I speak to them. But I have met some Sagittarius that will, like, they don't give a fuck. They'll just say whatever they want to say. They don't care if they hurt your feelings. They won't spare your feelings. Like, they really just have no filter. But I think it's because, like, we're coming from a good place. Like, we just want to be honest with you. One thing about us, we're not liars. Like, we can't lie. Like, I don't think I've ever met a Sagittarius that lied. That's a good lie. Or that's a good liar. Like I suck at lying. Like I hate lying. Like I hate coming up with a story. I hate like faking it. Like cause Sagittarius, we don't like being fake. That's one thing I can identify with. We're never going to be fake. You're always going to be able to tell how we feel, either by the looks on our face or we're going to tell you. But see, when it comes to Libras have the ability to be fake because we're people pleasers. Yeah. And so I think that's where the lying might come in too, right? You know, that we want to make somebody happy. Yeah. Yeah, so that's where we can come as people pleaser. But I had to learn, like, all the bad traits that were associated with Libra and I found myself identifying with, I had to change. Yeah. You know, I had to realize, like, damn, okay, these things, like, it's not right. Like, I want to be respected. Like, the advice I be giving out on this podcast be the advice that I had to take myself. For yourself. Which is good, though. Because it's like you listen to your own, what you preach. You practice what you preach. All that shit comes from experience, going through situations. You know what I'm saying? I speak from a place of experience. I don't speak from a place of just saying some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, like, I experienced these things and went through situations where I realized, okay, you got to be respectful. You got to tell. You got to do this because you just got to do certain shit a certain type of way. It just depends on who you want to be. Me, I'm a real nigga. That's so if I consider myself a real nigga, how would do real niggas operate? Exactly. Yeah. So if you're a real nigga, at that point, you got to decide who you want to be. That's facts. And I want to be a real nigga. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to have morals and principles. I'm going to do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to have integrity to live by these principles. You see what I'm saying? You got to have a moral ground. You got to stand for something. No, I believe. Because if you don't stand for shit, then you're going to fall for anything. So my point is you got to stand for something. So in the process of that, you got to decide what your moral code is. Yeah. I can't decide that for you. Yeah. But I can tell you mine. That's facts. No, that's facts. You know, so even with the zodiac signs and all that stuff, that goes so like, even like I can admit to what certain shit that's associated with us, but we also are different because I'm not that guy. Right. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So, would you ever date another Libra? Yeah, I would. You would? So you haven't written off all Libra? No. The only reason why I wouldn't do it, this may sound selfish, though. What I'm going to say, the only reason why I won't do it is because I want to celebrate my birthday. I want my birthday to be all about me. Oh, okay, I got you. I don't want to share my birthday. I don't want to share my birthday with somebody. Yeah, because your birthday is like, you only get one birthday. Yeah, because think about it. Imagine like, being in a situation where your birthday, you got to spend money on yourself
and your partner.
And yes, like, so I can't do what I want to do because I got
to think about you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's facts.
So I don't like that.
That's facts. That is hard. That is hard.
Yes, that's the only reason why I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
Because of that, I don't like. I want my birthday celebrate me. You know, I'm gonna celebrate you. I'm gonna celebrate you, so celebrate me.
Well, I can tell you who you're most compatible with.
Well, I'm most compatible with Tim.
A Aries.
Okay.
A Pisces.
Okay.
A Gemini.
Okay.
Aquarius.
Okay.
Or a Sag.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yes, man. Thank you. It's definitely been a pleasure having you on this episode, man. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
You can come back anytime you want to promote something, you want the people to know something, you can always come up here.
Okay,
and I'll definitely have you back on this podcast anytime.
Yeah, I'm coming back to promote my first dance music.
Okay, then. Can't wait to sit back down and talk with you. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to Put You On Game podcast. Real conversations, real nigga shit, you feel me?
Real nigga shit.
Subscribe to Put You On Game podcast. Website is dropping July 2nd. You do not want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. You want to say you was the first one there, not the last one there.
Okay, period.
Hey, and just like that, we out. Peace.
Peace, y'all.
OG. Let me put you on game.
Let me introduce you to the dopest. Your best friends know it, keep the camera lens focused. Atlanta being noticed, we the coldest in a minute. Time is how you spend it, just make sure you pay attention. From my city to your city, coming strong might put you on something you ain't seen before. Like homie, you ain't know the kings and queens that bring the things that make you know. Round of applause, I'm on my job, no clocking out. So tell me, what is you talking about? See me on your TV, probably smiling like I'm about to take a picture. Spending money all type of ways, cause God knows you can't take it with you. Let me hit you with the fast, dog. I ain't staying where I'm at, dog. I'm out here like a logo, man, I put that on everything. Big wings, I carry dreams, ain't got time to just maintain. Succeed, my last name, guaranteed I keep it swing. Standing on business, the Lord is my witness, I promise that won't ever change. Just let me do my thing, and I bet I put you on game.